Welcome to the Voices of the Circle podcast, a space for reflection, healing, and the quiet strength of being. I'm Ara Jalga. Today, we will start with a journey into inner sovereignty. This series is your invitation to step out of the constant emotional conflict of the external world and reclaim your most valuable asset, your inner peace. I believe that true power comes not from winning every argument, but from realizing which battles you don't even need to join. This series was inspired by a poem written by Donna Ashworth from her Sunday Times bestseller, Wild Hope. This poem resonated with me and I wanted to share it with you. So, where does inner peace go to die? Often, it's in the fruitless pursuit of being right, the need to convince, to correct, to prove our position. It's exhausting and it's a direct drain on our well-being. For our very first episode, I will lay down the foundational mantra of this journey. Let them argue, let them fight, let them think they are right. Today, we are exploring the profound peace found in surrender. Not surrender to defeat, but surrender to freedom. We'll talk about how to detach your identity from your opinion and why giving up the need to be right is the fastest route to inner sovereignty. Why do we fight so hard? Because for the ego. An opinion isn't just a thought. It feels like a fundamental part of our identity. When someone disagrees with our politics, our parenting style, or our lifestyle choices, it registers a threat to who we are. But think of the cost. You spend precious mental energy, you elevate your blood pressure, and you sacrifice your joy, all to change a mind that is fundamentally resistant to change in that moment. You cannot argue a person into agreement. The reality is that someone who is determined to be right has already closed their mind. Trying to present facts, logic, or reason to a closed mind is the very definition of futility. You are throwing water onto rock, expecting it to turn soft. This is the radical concept of the day, the peace of being wrong. Let them argue, let them fight, let them think they are right. When you let them think they are right, you do two things. First, you give them the temporary psychological victory they crave, which instantly diffuses the tension. And secondly, and more importantly, you reclaim your own much larger internal victory. You reclaim your peace. The moment you realize your worth is not tied to the validity of your last statement, you become sovereign. You no longer need external validation in the form of an agreement to feel secure in your internal truth. That is true emotional power. Let me share a common, relatable scenario. Think of the holiday dinner party or the difficult colleague who thrives on debate. The conversation spirals into an opinionated fight, the kind that leaves everyone feeling heavy and resentful. In the past, you might have jumped in. But this time, you remember the mantra. You pause. You take a breath. And you decide to replace the urge to argue with a simple, quiet, internal statement. I see your passion, but this fight is not mine. By not engaging, you stop the emotional ping pong. The argument, lacking your energy, either fizzles out or continues without you. Crucially, you leave that room with your energy intact. You preserve the relationship over proving a point, and you preserved your serenity above all else. This is the wisdom of disentanglement. It's realizing that the other person's conviction is their journey, not yours. You can hear them, you can respect their passion, but you are not obligated to shoulder their emotional burden of their fight. Your time is sacred. Your voice is sacred. Don't waste either of them on conversations that only serve to drain you. Choose silence. Choose detachment. Choose peace. As we close episode 1, let's reflect on where we give our power away. Ask yourself, where did I argue this week when silence would have saved me energy? And this one, what part of my identity is threatened if I simply allow someone else to be right? Now, let's breathe. Inhale deeply, filling up with self-acceptance. And exhale slowly, releasing the need for external validation. Let the breath remind you your power isn't in what you say or what you win. It's in what you choose to let go of. As you walked forward this week, remember the foundation of your sovereignty. Let them argue. Let them fight. Let them think they are right. And you save your energy. Save your voice. Save your peace. Thank you for beginning this journey into inner sovereignty with me. Next week, we build on this foundation in episode 2. Let them gossip, let them rage, let them build themselves a cage. If this episode gave you something to think about or simply brighten your day, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment and share what resonated with you. It helps us keep the conversation alive and build a community of voices. Until next time, take care and keep moving forward. Go well, stay well, and be well.